In casual conversation, the hood slips out in me and says, "Boy, look at you." The day you got into college was the first time your mother cried a tear that didn't hurt, that wasn't more water flooding a city. You might be too young to remember this, but the first time you had a cheesesteak, you hated it, but I grew on you. I raised you like all parents raise their children, imperfect and afraid, but damn if there's not food on the table every night. I watched your feet hopscotch across the pavement, was there when you first learned to say your own name. I'm saying you used to be so small. There's a difference between leaving home and deciding not to come back. College boy, I have a question. How long do you pause when someone asks you where you're from? How many answers do you give? How do you explain the distance between West Philly and College Street? Trust, so many kids die on my block, so I understand fear, but I have no time for forgetting, for pretending like memory ain't a conscious decision. Tell me, do you claim your school before you claim your home? Do you think that will protect you? Do you think they know you like I know you, like I know your blood and veins, how you did not know shame until they taught it to you? To graduate is to pretend to have a dead white man's authority, and maybe that's what this is about. Maybe my approval was not enough, so you had to seek it from someone who did not want you in the first place. Young boy, I tried to bury myself inside you, but sometimes the hood cannot contain itself. Sometimes it'll slip up and tell you to bring that ass here, boy, let me wash your mouth with soap. You do not need their language to make your breath valuable, but nah. You left, you ain't looked back, you were the one who made it. What exactly have you made? See, nowadays, now that you be leaving and shit, I wonder who must I be? What am I if I'm just something you had to survive? Ain't I more than blackened earth? Ain't that everything already? The crown and the throne, what's in the classroom that you couldn't find in your mama's house? Boy, people ask you where you're from and you say West Philly, the nerve of you, boy. Who is you to claim me and not look me in the eye? I don't know you anymore. You sit in that dining hall eating vegan chicken, taking selfies with white folk. Good for them. I'm glad they have at least one black friend. How many of us had to die so you could be their diversity? There's no such thing as progress. There's just looking someone in the eye and knowing exactly where they come from. And child, you don't remember the skyline? You don't remember the sky? Ain't that funny? You used to look up at me and think, wow, what an endless blue. I could be that forever.